Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike today. So if you saw Mike Bjorkman as the organizer, it's me because Mike has decided to abandon us for a trip to Alaska. But I still have Julie here with me. Hi, Julie.
Yes, you do. Hi, hi, hi. How are you?
Good, good. How are you this morning?
I'm awesome. I'm so excited. I love Pinterest.
I'm so excited too. So this is going to be a great one because we have a lot of really awesome information to share today. I know a lot of people after last week's seminar, I totally missed it. I was on a plane and I apologize. I got a lot of questions from people. What's the next one? What is it going to be? And then when I said it was Pinterest, a lot of people were curious to find out what kinds of things you can do with Pinterest. So what I would really like to encourage people to do is if you don't already have a Pinterest, um, maybe dip your toes in the water after this one and see how it feels. You don't obviously have to be on every social media channel, but Mike uses Pinterest pretty regularly. And Julie, you were just telling me that he recently got a lead and a listing from it, right? Something to that nature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you're not following Mike Bjorkman, definitely follow him. He pins some great stuff actually in relation to homes and houses in the local market. Mike is not here today, but he still loves social media. He is the owner and broker for HomeSmart NCG, which has great locations in Valencia and Northridge. And Julie, who is with me today, is his career services agent. Um, I am
Yep.
Deanna Miller. I am co-founder of Stark Social Media Agency. We do a lot of trainings. We do a lot of social media management. We do a lot of best practices webinars and things that we're doing with Mike right now, and then also with a lot of different agents and small businesses and nonprofits across the country. Um, Quick and simple, I'm going to throw it to Julie so we have plenty of time for Pinterest so she can talk about HomeSmart.
Yeah, so Mike's been doing these with you. I think this is the second round of a 10-week social
Mm-hmm.
media series.
Yeah.
And it's a good opportunity for us to tell people and agents about HomeSmart. I am handling career services and agent services, so that basically means getting the information out about our company and helping agents to join the group. We're located in Santa Clarita, and we've opened our second location in Northridge. So I know we have a lot of people on the phone today and on the webinar that are not from California. So the best way we kind of describe that is we're closest to Magic Mountain. And yeah, we're excited about Northridge. That's been moving very quickly. We're adding a ton of agents, and really what's kind of driving agents to our company is we're the fastest, largest growing company in the nation. We're one of the top 10 real estate offices, and our company's now grown over 9,000 agents in a very short amount of time. So, and it's exciting to see. They're getting a lot for their money. With our company, we are 100% commission, and it's only a $4.99 per transaction fee. So it's nice because it's a different day in real estate now, where you're not doing weird splits and someone on a different number than you are. Everyone's $4.99 a deal, and they're keeping their money, and they're working really hard for it, and they've got a lot of tools to help them sell and buy homes, and it's incredible. There's the tools, technology, training. You'll kind of hear that over and over again. And training, I mean, this is exactly it. We're doing webinars, we're doing in-person trainings. We've got a Tony Robbins speaker coming to our office this Thursday, so we're always looking for new ways to train our agents. And then the technology and the tools that you get, everything that you take an MLS number, it communicates with our system, and it spits out YouTube videos and single property websites and flyers, QR tags. There's buyers and sellers tools, CMAs that you can create within minutes, marketing drip campaigns. It's really, really incredible. So I'm very proud and very excited to be with HomeSmart and then doing these webinars, fun, yay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I
Yeah,
really love working with the HomeSmart team. I've been working with Mike now for, oh my gosh, for like,
yeah, a long
it, it
time.
it feels like forever. But in a good way, in a very good
In
way.
a good way.
Um, I love working with all of the real estate agents who've actually taken the time to join us on the 10-week social media series on Facebook and also the HomeSmart Next Level training. We have these two Facebook groups, and these are really dedicated to offering tips and tricks and ideas on how agents from every brokerage all across the nation can expand their business, expand your sphere of influence, and really become a bigger part of your community using social media. And we have had a lot of people join this week to the 10-week social media series. If you haven't yet joined the group, there's nothing to buy. There's nothing to see that's there's no purchase necessary. Just join us. And Julie has great tips that she shares a lot of times in the HomeSmart Next Level training that come from those weekly trainings that Mike does for the team. And those are absolutely no cost to anybody. So please feel free to join us in those groups. Post your questions, post your concerns. If you have something that has come up in social media or in your everyday interactions with your clients, please feel free to get in touch. All right, so let's.
And that's a great spot too, where they can listen to the last presentation if they missed it.
Yeah.
So we've got I think 4 or 5, 6 under our belt, and that's a great place to go and listen back.
Absolutely, yeah, totally. You can catch the links for those previous trainings there, and then you can also post questions on those postings, and we can always answer them as a team. So to get started with Pinterest, Pinterest is a thought leader hub. 5 or 6 years ago, I was just telling Julie this. I was making fun of my partner for being a male on Pinterest, and I was joking with him and saying, Pinterest is for girls. And fortunately, Pinterest now has over 70 million users, and that is not just ladies. It has a great content shelf life, which means that your pins are going to last anywhere from 5 to 7 days longer than it would on Twitter and or Facebook and now Google+. So if Pinterest has over 70 million users, and just think about the amount of localized traffic that you could get using the right keywords and the right content and the right kind of pins. Now, what this really has become is there are tons of businesses, there are thousands of businesses who have taken advantage of Pinterest Business. And what they're doing is they're using the analytics to figure out what's the best way to approach their customer base. And they're using Pinterest as a place to send people for certain types of content by connecting it to other social media channels and also by sharing it on their blogs, websites, and encouraging people to participate in the conversation that they're starting on Pinterest about their listings, about the top market advice and tips that they can give. And this is a great place for real estate agents because we all see this great photography that is out there. And photography and videos are such a great way to engage the end user. So let's take a look at some of the things that drives more traffic. So pins are an automatic backlinks. Now, what this means is what you'll notice when people talk about backlinks, that's usually most of the time you're looking at an article, maybe on a blog post, and you see that it's got a link. You can click on a word and that will take you someplace else, either on the website or it'll take you to a landing page. Pins are basically automatic backlinks, and they live on Google that way. So when you're pinning something to your Pinterest boards that links to your website or your landing page, it's being housed on Google search in a way that is very similar to a backlink on a website. So those hyperlinks that drive traffic to where you want them to go, Pinterest acts in the same way. Google loves Pinterest. What I notice when I do client searches for different keywords is a lot of the times I'll notice that pins or videos that have been pinned or things that I put up on different boards for clients will show up organically in the Google search. And that just means that you're being able to take advantage of all of the love that Google gives to Pinterest. 95% of content is repinned. And here's where this comes into the thought process that people have that there's just a bunch of ladies sitting around pinning stuff. I am guilty of that. I get on it late at night before bed and I start to just pin stuff. Julie and I were talking about this. Those recipes we never make or DIY home decor stuff we never do.
But the outfits that I always want to wear.
Yeah, exactly. Those are great shoes. 95% of content is repinned. And why this is important is you want to take advantage